Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah. I'm listening to my Lauryn Hill. Eyes off of you. You behind heaven to touch. All right. So let's get to it. Let me see if I can turn this down. And I thank God I'm alive. So those of you who are old enough, remember the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I almost know all the words, everything there. But anyway, welcome to the Success Makers Thursday. This is Dr. Marino, and I, just want to share something with you today about self-management. Usually, what I try to do is, how can I add value to your life? What is it I can say to you in 5-10 minutes that can add value to your life? So that's what I try to do on Thursdays. If you want my full teachings or preachings or speaking, anything that I do, you can go to my website, ekinmarino.com, or you can go to my Teachable class on the Teachable course portal. And so you'll find me somewhere. But today I want to talk to you about self-management, which is part of emotional IQ teachings or workshop. But today I just want to focus on self-management and how do you become that person who is so self-aware that they're able to manage themselves and you don't need other people to kind of manage you. If you can self-manage yourself, then you can be promoted, you can be a leader, you can be trusted to lead people. So self-management is so important in the School of Success that I just want to spend a few minutes sharing 5 points with you about self-management. So the first thing I want to share is be consistent. Be consistent. Part of managing oneself is the ability to be stable. And what do I mean by that? The values that you hold dear should not be hidden from people. They should be transparent. People should know your values. People should know your foundation, because that's actually what determines, or what should determine, the things that you give your time to, the things that you're involved with. So be consistent in your belief. Be consistent in your values, because if you keep changing them all the time, people are going to start questioning what you believe, and even you might get confused. So like I tell people, find your life's philosophy, find your foundational beings. Let us understand where you're coming from. What is it that you believe? And when you believe those things, then it begins to fuel the things that you engage in. So for example, I believe in empowering people. So almost everything I do is about that. I always want to add value to people's lives. So if I meet you, I want you to leave me saying, okay, she added this to my life. And so find what yours is. What is it that keeps you grounded? What is it that people take away when they meet you? So that's number one. Be consistent about your values and your beliefs. The other thing is, turn this down a little bit. The other thing is, number two, stick to the plan. There's always, I think I talked last week about having a plan. Make sure that when you schedule to finish something, make sure that you give to it. Whatever you invest into will always yield dividends. It will always yield interest to you. It would always yield to you. So make sure that you give it time. You always invest in your own life. We go to work, we invest in other people's lives. Invest in your own life. Invest in the task that you've given yourself, even if it's at work, even if it's at home, whatever it is. The reason being, if you can't say, I want to be a writer and never write. You can't always be, I want to be a singer and never sing. You can obviously say, I want to do whatever it is and never invest in it. So stick to whatever the plan that you've laid out. Stick to that plan no matter what. If it's only a line a day, whatever it is, make sure you stick to it. It is easy to feel out of control if there isn't a plan. So make sure you have a plan and you follow through with that plan. Number three is be flexible. Be accountable and be flexible. Accountability in this situation is not you being accountable to someone else, because remember, we're talking about self-management. So this is about you, that you don't need anybody to be able to manage you, because if you can manage yourself, I guarantee you, you are the next leader that we're looking for. So be accountable. So self-evaluate and say, okay, so this plan isn't working. So I've been investing in this plan, but it's not going anywhere. Maybe I need to tweak it a little bit. Maybe I need to come up with another plan, or maybe I just need to figure out what is missing and why isn't it working. So be flexible. Don't get stuck. Some people get stuck. Life is moving at a speed of light, really, and you're still trying to figure things out. When all you need to do is maybe tweak your plan a little bit, because don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. I want you not to be stuck. Have the freedom to get up and do it a different way, The number 4 is educate yourself. We live in an ever-changing world, and there is information out there. You need to be able to keep up. Remember, you are the expert in your area. So if you're a beekeeper, if you're a seamstress,